one of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from Arrowhead. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He'll find his receiver. That's Jalen Royals. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Quick throw here is complete. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Chiefs first down. They go play action with Mahomes. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down. Back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
Yellow.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. Solid pickup on that first down play.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with the first down.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. To the sideline, that is caught, but he's out of bounds. They tried to get him into space, coming out of the backfield, but instead it's incomplete and 3rd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Flush to his right, and he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield, and now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Butker's kick is good, and the Chiefs are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 36 yards. On the give, here's Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Yellow.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. To the pylon, he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is second TD catch of the season. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Ready, break. Go.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Makes it third and 3.
They'll look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that'll set up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. That's fielded at the 7. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
At the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yellow. On the water, right?
To throw is Mahomes. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
That's a gain of 4.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
3rd and 5. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Jonathan Bernard. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. So 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punch it away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll try to hit him with a screen. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Number 36. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 41-yard line.
We are through 1. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Come on. 18 Cardinal. Third. Right there. Ready.
Back to throw. To the left side, and it's caught by Felton. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
First and 10.
He'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First one for Jefferson. And a 1st down to go with it.
At the 32-yard line.
Ready.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left.
Let's go.
On the ground is Mason. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From 31, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Let's go.
Handoff here, up the middle. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Third and long.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing now from the gun, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Ivan Pace up from his linebacker's spot to make the stop.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And it'll bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 21 on that connection. And the Chiefs have a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Chiefs, first down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 24-yard
Go,
line.
Here's a give up the middle with White. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's second down.
2 yards on the
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking.
This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Rashee Rice, touchdown, Kansas City. It's his third touchdown on the year. Butker now for the point after. He's got it. And the Chiefs move out in front by the score of 17-3.
Vikings 3. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. It's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
The Vikings, first down. A gain of 29 yards. First down.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
A run. And here's Mason. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Let's go.
Williams in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack the guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
Here we go.
They'll run. This is Mason. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
I can promise you that when that play caller sent that second and short play in, he never imagined his next play call would be third and long. But after that loss there, that's the case, and he's got to be scratching his head.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Brings up second and goal.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. On now for the extra point, here's Will Riker. The kick is good. And the Vikings are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10.
Vikings 10.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy.
Xavier Worthy. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 28-yard line.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 38-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready?
Tight end on the move left. The third quarter begins with a run. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's a
gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Vikings.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Back at his own 49.
A toss play really tests how well your linebackers can run sideline to sideline. He was also able to show how fast he can get downhill, being able to bring that runner down behind the line of scrimmage.
18 Cardinal, 18. Ready?
They'll run it on the inside handoff. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
Ready, ready.
It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. Set.
They'll send their tight end left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Let's go now.
Back to the air again on second. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Swing this one out to White, and he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Yellow, yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hookup with Price. Inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 84 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
So try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When was the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. And where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right